They hurt you pretty bad, didn't they? I haven't seen you this scarred since last September.
Come on, move it! Get out of my way, jerk!
Maybe I overreacted a bit too much.
Wreckfest 2 is an extreme realistic racing game with an unbelievable destruction level of the cars and scenarios. The game is being developed by the studio Bugbear and is coming out to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and for Windows it's already available but in the early access with just a little bit of content, but it's already really fun to play, but the final version has no release date yet. Ready for mayhem? Wreckfest is back, offering the best in full contact racing with unrivaled destruction. Witness head-to-head battles as you tear apart rival vehicles bit by bit, powered by the enhanced physics engine developed by the creators of Wreckfest and Flatout.
M-O-V-E! Move it! You take that piece of throw it up! Oh, feels like something came up through the seat. Oh.
My driving style, it's always been aggressive. I think it's gone from being all out, all risk. Now it's a marathon, not a sprint.
A new year, a new era, a new season. Welcome to the all-new F1 25.
If you think you know how your story ends, think again.
Oh, and who's
F1 25 is the new game of the series, and for the fans, its release date is already confirmed. It's May 30th, 2025, and it's being developed by the studio Codemasters, and will be available on Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, and Windows. Leave your mark on the world of racing in F1 25, the official video game of the 2025 FIA Formula 1 World Championship, featuring a revamped My Team mode, the thrilling third chapter of Breaking Point, and much more. The series is really beloved especially by the fans of realistic racing games and fans of the real Formula 1, so if you're a fan too, May 30th is the date.
picture? Into the pits they come. And they come out with a pit entry. Let's go. This is a game changer.
This is amazing.
Jackson's making a move on Piastri. Hamilton goes the other way. This is going to be so close. Side by side to the line. He's done it.
They ask, why do you love this wild, crazy sport? Because life makes a lot more sense when you're out there chasing limits. On the edge, where racers like to play. The thing about messing with the limits though, eventually you're going to come unstuck. And then they'll ask,
Project Motor Racing is a new realistic car racing game. It's being developed by the studio Straight 4 Studios, and it's coming out still in 2025, but with no official release date yet, and it's coming to Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, and Windows. All the passion, beauty, and intensity of pro motorsport, merging the most iconic cars and circuits with a new benchmark in handling performance. Race across eras in 72 meticulously recreated cars across 10 iconic classes and 27 global layouts. So if your racing game style is simulation, this one shall be really interesting for you.
see, we build it together, one lap at a time. Because legacy is not an orphan, it's all of us. It's this wild, beautiful community we call sim racing.
Exo Rally Championship is the galaxy's most dangerous off-road racing event. Remote, unexplored, extreme exoplanetary rally. Master a brutally realistic racing simulation and fight for every second gained on your quest to become a champion. The game is being developed by the studio Expletive and it's confirmed to PC for now, but there's no release date confirmed yet. Take the wheel of advanced RCS thruster-enhanced rovers and master a brutally realistic racing simulation. If you like the idea, there's a demo available on Steam right now. It's just download.
Mess around here.
Mario Kart World is the new game of the series after 11 years without a new game. The studio developing is Nintendo, and it's going to be the game to debut your Nintendo Switch 2, as it's coming out day 1 to the console. That's June 5, 2025. The game for the first time will be set in a kinda open world, with interconnected stages. What looks really interesting even reminded me Mario World, and probably it's why it got this name. As always, the game will be fast and dynamic, with a fluid gameplay, and shall give the players a lot of possibilities since karts, characters, modes, difficulties, and much more. So if you're going to buy Nintendo Switch 2, this game shall be a good choice to debut it. Fumes is a racing game for you that missed those classic boomer shooter with racing, like Vigilante 8, Twisted Metal, and more. The game is being developed by the Studio Fumes team and promises to be a returning to those classic games. Even got a retro graphic style with many cars, upgrades, and stages. The game is coming out only for PC for now, and our early access is confirmed to be released soon, but with no official date yet. Arm your vehicle with deadly weapons and roam endless wastelands in this fast-paced car combat game. Collect upgrades for your car to melt enemies and giant bosses in this bizarre world. Apex Rush is a new charismatic cartoon racing video game. It's being developed by the studio Hazardous Games, and its early access version is planned to be released soon, only on PC, on Steam. Race, drift and stunt in this physics-based arcade racing game. Build and share your own tracks with the world and top the leaderboards. Design and share your own tracks using the Track Builder, or download other user-created tracks via the Steam Workshop. A charismatic game that seems really fun.
Feel like everyone's a stranger. Small talk with your narcissistic neighbor. She's real hot, but they said to never date her. I agree, but you did it and I hate her. You wanna get away? You better get in line. Won't go another day of wasting any time. I've got a lot to say, can't hold it in this time. Got no filter, I got no filter. No filter, I got no filter. No filter, I got no filter.
Endurance Motorsport series is a new racing game that will allow you to play as the pilot or the engineer. The game is being developed by the studio KT Racing, an Akon studio, and there's no official date yet, maybe 2025, to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Windows. Manage the race from the stands, drive legendary cars and enjoy a genuine endurance race experience. As both driver and engineer in this unique simulation, victory can only come through teamwork. And this a game that you fan of racing simulator games should keep an eye out for.
So, how did you create that?
Well, so I started back in Red Hill County, you know, over along the coast. But then I split the track between Grizzly River and Smoky Hill. Turned one half into a western town, and the other one into a crazy stadium with dinosaurs.
Wreckreation hands you the keys to your very own driving and building open world called Mix World. Explore 400 square kilometers of pure sandbox joy as you create, race and wreck alone or together with your friends. The game is being developed by the studio Three Fields Entertainment, and it's confirmed to PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and Windows, but there's no release date yet, but maybe still in 2025. Open world arcade racing game featuring high-speed driving, racing, crashing, stunts, and exploration.
Do you really want to race in that?
I got you. Satisfied? Much better.
Sonic Racing CrossWorlds is the next racing game of the famous Sonic and his friends. The game is being developed by the studio Sonic team and looks really fun for the ones that likes racing games in the kart style. The Sonic Racing series is extremely fun, especially to play with friends, with a nice gameplay and fun tracks, and I believe this one is going to be really fun too. And if you like it, it's coming out in some moment of 2025 with no date yet, but a playable experience is coming out in before it seems, so you'll be able to try it, and the game will be available on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and S, and Microsoft Windows. JDM, Japanese Drift Master, combines realistic, carefully tuned physics in a simcade experience that's as smooth on a controller as it is with sim racing hardware. Tackle hundreds of kilometers of open-world roads, and uncover story-driven events and quests along the way. Hone your drifting skills, perfect grip races, take on challenges, and feel the thrill of authentic Japanese street racing. The game is being developed by the Studio Gaming Factory and it'll be released in May 21, 2025, only on PC. Consoles version are not confirmed, maybe in the future. So if you're a fan of drifting, this is the game for you. Overjump Rally is a new racing game that absolutely reminded me of the classic Gran Turismo games. It's being developed by the studio Bonsai Rosso and is only confirmed for PC for now, but there's no release window yet. Hot Blazing Sun. Relive arcade racing with Overjump Rally, an unofficial remake of Sega Rally from the 90s. Unreal Engine 5 powered stunning graphics, nostalgic music, and intuitive controls bring classic racing to a new generation. Five Laps at Freddy's is a new game based in the famous Five Nights at Freddy's, but here, as you can see, it's a racing game, and not a horror game, but with some of the same characters and style of the original games. It's being developed by the Studio Click team, but it's confirmed only to PC for now, and despite there's no release date yet, you can play the demo version right now on Steam to try it out. Fatal Run 2089 is a new futuristic racing game by Atari. The game got a classic visual style, with what resembles a combat racing. It's being developed by the studio MNSTR Studio, and it's coming out to Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, and Windows, with no release date yet. Atari's Fatal Run 2089 delivers over-the-top driving action across a post-apocalyptic landscape. You'll have to race against a countdown clock at incredibly high speeds and destroy enemy vehicles by any means necessary. Fail to complete your missions and you put humanity in jeopardy.
Bike and started to ride straight ahead. I left everything behind. I was finally alone. I slept in roadside motels, in which I did not lack entertainment. I met different people, and I'll admit, sometimes the night didn't go my way. But in the morning, I always went on. I did most of the repairs alone on the road.
American Motorcycle Simulator is exactly what the name suggests, an American motorcycle simulator. So if you're a fan of motorcycles, real ones or even in games, this game may be interesting for you. It's being developed by the Studio Road Studio SA, and it's coming out to PC, but there's no release date yet. Maybe 2025, maybe 2026, we don't know. Have you ever wanted to drop everything and go on a journey across the United States? Do it now in American Motorcycle Simulator. Grab your motorbike and taste freedom driving across different parts of the USA.
And I needed to keep gas in the tank somehow. And motorcycle parts. 'Cause my baby had to have the best. But when it got tough, I knew I could always count on the motorcycle brotherhood. And of course, I was happy to help. My trip must have been as long as Route 66 itself. And in that time, I finally felt what freedom is.